All right, can you guys see me on there?
I see your blurry picture right now. Hold on.
How's it go? It'll go live in a minute.
Can you see that, Shayna?
No.
I didn't think so.
No, that's unfortunately with the Google Hangouts, I can only see. If I added you, are you on the Google Hangout right now?
So it says, I see you. You're wearing a green shirt and I see your bra strap.
It's a sports bra. I'm being sporty.
Can you see that, Shayna?
No. No.
Unfortunately, for the Google Hangout, I can only see. No. If I added you, are you on the Google Hangout right now? No, that's the Google Hangout right now. Well, then, I would ask you, are you on the Okay, so Shayna.
Yes.
Oh, it's got the voice return. Yeah, don't say anything, Shayna. The building is huge.
Okay.
Oh, that's being weird. Yeah, her domain is huge, right, Laura? Oh, it's huge. You hear her like literally 10 seconds later.
Okay. Well, here's what I'm thinking. Is we may want to maybe just do the webinar and then do a call-in after.
Yeah, let's do that.
And that way we can just do a call for questions.
Okay, so what I would say is let's go ahead and have everybody mute themselves out. If they are on this conference line, go ahead and do a star 6. Watch the webinar, and if you have questions afterwards, you can star 6 yourself and come out of it.
Okay, that sounds perfect. All right. Okay, Valora, can you?
Unmuted.
Can everybody mute out? Okay, I'm still hearing people talk. You guys want to mute? Thank you.
Muted.
All right, so we are going to open back up the line for questions. At the end of the call, there's a little bit of a delay between the call itself and the Google Hangout. So we want to make sure that it all makes sense and it's not kind of all over the place. So to give yourself an introduction, my name is Shayna, and I am a crystal executive with Isagenix, and I've been working with this company for about a year now, and it's really just been a life changer for me. So I want to share what's worked really well for me and what I love about this company with you, because I feel like there's so much opportunity and there's so many places that we can share with people and help them really reinvent and change their lives. And I know that for myself personally, that's what's happened. I came in wanting to just lose some weight, and I lost 22 pounds, saw a huge change in my fitness and my level of how much I could handle when I was working out, while still losing body fat, which was something that I'd struggled with for years. And that really led to me wanting to share this opportunity with people. And, you know, just in October, I was able to step away from my full-time job in corporate America. I've worked in higher education for the last almost decade. I was able to step away from that job and pursue this full time, which is just such an amazing, freeing thing. And so I really want to share that passion with you. And I'm so glad that you were able to come onto our call today. And again, we'll open up the call lines at the end of the call. In the meantime, we'll have everybody muted out. So if there's any questions, you can ask those at the end. Just take them down, and we'll be more interactive and go over those questions at the end. So I'm going to share my desktop with you. Just 1 second. All right, so I'm going to take you into our presentation. All right, so this is our Finding Our Financial Freedom. So one thing that I want to make sure that everyone understands is that the earning levels for Isagenix Independent Associates that we discuss in this presentation are not typical or average. Everybody is going to be different. So it really depends on how much you're willing to put into this this opportunity. If you put into it, you're going to get it out. And you know, our team is here to help you understand the skills that you need to be successful within this, but just understanding that everyone's going to be at a different place, and that's perfectly normal. All right, so I'd like to talk about finding your financial freedom in steps. So the first step for me was to find the right company. I'll let you know that from my background and my history, I worked with a different company in direct sales with a multi-level marketing company for 6 years. And with that company, I made $200 in 6 years. So I was a rock star, as you can imagine. So it really comes down to finding the right company, because when I found Isagenix, it really just started to naturally happen where this was the right fit for me. I was so ambitious about this, but it was also the right company. Right now, this company is in momentum. Just yesterday, it was announced that yesterday was the largest sales day with Isagenix in their 12-year history. And that's happening now. That's happening right this minute. Last year in 2014, we hit $700 million, and we're projected to hit $1 billion for the 2015 year. So that's something that we're really excited about. We're in momentum. We have people coming in wanting to know more about the system. What's beautiful about it is it's still a system where people don't know much about it. So while it's becoming more and more well-known, it's still not an everyday name, and that's really where you want to be, where people don't know it, and so you can share it and you can give them that information. There's world-class products. We're going to talk about the products a little bit in this presentation, and so I won't get into that right now, but I will let you know that the products were what brought me in to begin with, and that's what's brought in, you know, the team that I've been able to establish and the people around me have been able to establish. In addition, there's just integrity. It's a family-owned business. So our founders, Jim and Kathy Coover, started this company, came out of retirement, and partnered up with John Anderson, who is a formulator of thousands of products, but he never put his name on it until Isagenix, because he said, these are the ingredients that I want in my products, and he was able to do that with Isagenix. The other piece is financial stability. This company is debt-free. They are a privately owned company, so they're not worried about what the stock markets are doing. They're not worried about a stock trade. They are financially stable, and they are so committed to ensuring that every week our associates are paid, and we are paid weekly, which is really awesome. And last is that we have systems for all needs. So when we're talking about systems, it's really important to think about the fact that not everybody needs to lose weight. Not everybody needs to gain muscle. Not everybody needs to age healthy. But usually one of those things is going to fit their needs. And we even have skincare systems as well. So I'll go over our products. I'm not going to talk too much about the products. I'm going to let our video talk for me. But really, when it comes down to it, we're addressing 5 pillars of health. We're addressing the stress that people deal with in their lives, the toxins in our environment. We're addressing nutrition, the nutrients that they're not getting through food. And then we're also addressing the calories that people need to have a healthy body. So I'm going to show you our video, and again, we can ask questions at the end. If you have any, please write down any questions you might have.
One of the biggest threats to our health is our own environment. Some toxins are easy to spot. However, most are either invisible or undetectable to the average person.
We have poisoned our water. We have poisoned our air. We are poisoning our foods. And we're doing that to allow industry to advance. But in the process, we're introducing hundreds and hundreds of pollutants into our bodies.
In particular, I worry about pesticides, herbicides on the fruit and vegetables you eat. Very concerned about growth hormone, steroids, antibiotics being injected into the food supply.
Prescription drugs that are now showing up in the water supplies, about arsenic that's showing up in the water supplies, heavy metals.
We have sterilized our topsoil. The pesticides not only kill the living organisms that come to attack the farmer's produce, but it also hits the topsoil and it kills all the living microorganisms and bacteria that convert an inorganic rock mineral into an organic form for it to be absorbed and uptaken by the plant.
For us to assume that just because we have a plethora of food that we're not undernourished, is really wrong because our food, unfortunately, is undernourished.
Scientific research suggests that the isogenic system supports the body's natural detoxification process with important vitamins, antioxidant botanicals, critical amino acids, and vital nutrients that are lacking in the typical Western diet. Simple single-ingredient cleanse products are no match for this task. You can supercharge your body every day with the ultimate in nutrition with 5 Isogenics products: Cleanse for Life, Isoline Shakes, Ionic Supreme, Ageless Essentials Daily Pack, and Product B Antioxidants plus telomere support. Cleanse for Life is a unique formula that helps your body rid itself of harmful impurities while nourishing it with vital nutrients, antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals. A cleansed body means more energy, better mental focus, and more weight loss. Isoline Shakes are delicious, creamy, nutritionally complete meal replacements that always satisfy. These amazing shakes are clinically proven to help you maintain lean body mass while promoting fat burning and weight loss. Ionic Supreme is a natural, nutrient-rich drink that contains over 100 specially sourced ingredients to normalize the body's functions, reduce stress, and increase energy. Everyday people love it. Athletes swear by it. Nourish your body with essential nutrients to promote healthy cells with Isogenics Ageless Essentials. This daily system supports youthful aging while targeting the specific nutritional needs of men and women. The most recent breakthrough discoveries in the science of aging involve telomere support. Isogenics Product B is scientifically formulated to provide full-spectrum antioxidants and healthy telomere support at the cellular level. It contains a proprietary blend of natural bioactives to boost cellular antioxidant defenses against free radicals. When combined with a balanced diet and fitness program, this total health system can have a dramatic impact on your health.
If anyone is looking to take their performance and their athleticism to the next level, they need Isogenics.
It ensures you shed fat, not lean muscle mass. This system and every Isogenics product is safe and contains no ephedra or harmful stimulants.
You want to give your body the best fighting chance it can have in the whole world? Build healthy cells. Healthy cells end up building healthy organs and glands. And your body comes back into balance, and suddenly it can do what it was designed to do, which is to give you the health and the strength you're looking for.
Isogenics products have helped hundreds of thousands of people take control of their health, get in peak shape, and lose weight. And that number continues to grow.
I know I have probably over 150 patients on my patients, and they've all got fantastic results.
I'm getting positive results, so much to the point that I'll now sit with a patient, every patient, I'll tell them, you've got to start this program.
I developed a confidence in what Isogenics capability was, where then I started to recommend it to my patients as a first one.
Stop wondering where your energy went or why you can't seem to lose that extra weight and start a plan of action. Try Isogenics products risk-free with our 100% money-back guarantee. What do you have to lose besides fatigue, stress, or perhaps a little weight? If you're ready to transform your health, contact the person who introduced you to Isogenics and get started today.
All right, thank you for watching the video. So the next piece is really about understanding the power of residual income. So here I like to talk about what different incomes look like. So when you go to work every day, you go to work for, let's say, 40 hours a week, and someone determines how much you're worth. What you make is capped based on how much they've determined your worth. And so, for instance, you may be worth $40,000 a year to them because you go in for your 40 hours a week in your administrative work. That's linear income. You're getting paid for what you do. And what we love about the network marketing business, and with Isogenics in particular, is that it's about residual income. And residual income is money that you make after your initial activity, after you've put forth some effort. So for instance, if you were a book writer, it might be money that you get in royalty incomes for writing a book. That's the residual income, and it's really what we like to call freedom income, because it's the money that comes in after you've helped people find health, and they continue to use the systems because they work and because it's an amazing product. And so again, we call it freedom income. It's really so free because it allows us to live the lives that we want. So once we understand what those are, it's really important to talk about how we share. What I hear all of the time is, I don't know anyone. I don't know anyone. I don't know who I would talk to. And because people think in terms of having, 2 or 3 friends. And the truth is, we're so connected to so many people in this world. So there are a lot of ways that you can help identify your networks before you get in the business of working with network marketing. The first is social media. When I first started this system and I started to work this business side, I started looking at my social media in a very different way. And a large percentage of the people that I work with come to me from social media and with passive networking. So I'm not coming in and flooding people, and we can teach you skills to help understand how you can share on social media without being overly aggressive with people. Another is work. So for me, that was the big one. I didn't want to be outward with my work when I went to work and I was sharing with people, but I was active in terms of making my shakes in the break room and just being visible, but not obnoxious, and certainly not advertising. Another is community organizations. So church organizations. Are you involved in community service organizations? Everywhere that you're involved, you're really networking, and that's what we're looking for. And the next is groups. So for instance, one of our leaders in our organization, she does a bunco group where they have a weekly or bi-weekly game night. And that is really a great way to just attract people. I go to a networking group and we talk to each other, we refer each other depending on our different skills. And lastly, your family and friends. And I'm sure that a lot of people have heard from network marketing businesses that you are, going to be harassing your family and friends. I can tell you from my experience that doesn't have to be the case. And you can go in really just offering a product and offering a solution. Some will accept it, some won't. But it's important to remember that we have a huge network out there. And those networks are how we can build this amazing business. The next step is to learn the systems. So this isn't something that we're going to go over today in our call, but as you go through and you learn your systems, then you learn the different solutions that we can offer people. So when I talked earlier, I talked about being a solutions-based company, and we truly are. For instance, our President's Pack comes in weight loss, it comes in healthy aging, and it comes in performance. So right there, you've captured 3 different demographics where you can help people lose weight, you can help them gain lean muscle, and you can help them just age gracefully. And we have packs at every level. So for instance, our 30-day system is a place where most people will start when they have maybe some income restrictions. Our Pacesetter pack is an amazing value for what you get, and a lot of people will go with that because you get a lot of extras. And our President's Pack is what we suggest pretty much everyone start with because it's just the best pack. It's going to give them all of the system. It's going to give them every piece of the 5 pillars of health. We have athletes packs that are there to help people with supporting with lean muscle mass. We also have skincare systems. Our skincare systems are relatively new. They're natural, and they're really amazing. I've seen my skin clear up. So if that's something that's up your alley and you feel comfortable presenting skincare to people, then that's something you can do as well. I've had a couple of estheticians join our team, and that's one of her favorite things to offer. So the first video that I'm going to show you is myself explaining our rank advancements, which is the first way that you can earn money with Isagenix. And really, this is the linear piece of income. So we talked about linear income a little bit earlier. It's the money that you get when you expend, when you actually do an activity. So for you, that's going to be how you can earn while you're helping others lose weight, and you can earn while you're helping others earn. So I'm going to show the video really fast. And hopefully this kind of gives you a good understanding of how the basics of the system works.
Hi everybody, I'm going to walk you through now our basic business plan. So as we walk through the business model, what you need to know is that we really only build 2 sides of our business. you plus 2. It's the simple replication of you plus 2 extra people underneath you, and that's really what everybody's going to be doing in the business. And I'll show you how that works and how that's going to help you earn money right off the bat. So when you get started, this is you. You're nice, you're happy, you're smiley because you just got started and you're really excited. And then you're going to enroll one person on the right side of your organization and one person on the left side of your organization. So as you get your first person started on the right side of your organization, then you are going to earn a product referral bonus for the first person who gets started with you. So let's say your friend gets started with the President's Pack. So the President's Pack comes with an $80 product referral bonus with product introductory bonus. And your other friend gets started again with President's Pack. So they get an $80 referral bonus. If this happens in the same calendar week, which is Monday through Sunday, then these double. And you actually end up getting $160 per referral. Pretty awesome. You're already at $320 just for helping 2 friends get started with the system. When that happens, you promote from what's considered an associate to a consultant. So at a consultant, you get a $50 referral bonus. So as you can see, you've already made $370, and all you've done is help 2 friends find help and find a system that's going to help them earn money. Your next goal is you plus 2 and them plus 2. When you do that, your friends help their 2 friends get started. Just like you, they're earning product introductory bonuses and they're promoting to consultant. Every time you promote somebody to consultant, which is you plus 2, then you receive another $100 bonus. You get that for the first 20 people that you help promote to consultant, which is really awesome. Everybody wants to really be a consultant, and you want your people to be consultants because that helps them retain and it helps them earn money. Which this business isn't just about us earning money, it's about us helping people earn money. When you do this, you become a manager. That's you plus 2, them plus 2. Do that in your first 30 days, which is your real initial first goal. And you're going to earn a $250 bonus. And you get the title of Crystal Manager. That comes with some other perks that we won't get into right now, but you really want to get to that manager title. Do it in your first 30 days and you get that $250 bonus, plus the product introductory bonuses that you've received here, the promotion for the consultant, and the $100 per associate or consultant that you've promoted. Your next goal is to become a director. If you do become a director, which is you plus 2, you repeat that process of them plus 2 6 times. Then, in your first 90 days, you get a $750 bonus. The next level is Crystal Executive. If you do that in your first 6 months, which is you plus 2, them plus 2, 10 times. So 10 consultants underneath you, 5 on each side, and you're an executive, and you get a $1,000 bonus. What's awesome is you have 6 months to reach that level from when you get started. So it's not something that you have to do right away. It's something that you have some time to do and that you can build and find the right people as you go. And as you can see, if you start out here just focusing on 2, then you focus on 6, then you're focusing on 10, it's something that you can build steadily. But every single time you promote one of those people, you're getting that extra $100 bonus. So it's a great way for you to get started, and it's just the first of many ways that Isagenix helps you get paid.
All right, I hope that was helpful in understanding how this system works. The next piece is to look at the residual side of the income. So this is where the income becomes untapped. And what I love about the Isagenix system is that we are paid daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly. So it's really exceptional to know that there are different sources of income coming up out in many different ways. And so right now I need to update our slide because we're actually at 129 millionaires, and I just started doing this webinar just a couple months ago. So it's great to see that the company is just continuing to grow, and it's just amazing to see how big this is getting. And so I'm going to talk about in this video cycles, which is our residual income. And you know, a lot of people have questions about this piece, so I will definitely go over any questions we have at the end. But I will show you the video so you can understand it a little bit better. All right, in our last video, we talked about linear income, which is the income that you receive
from helping to refer friends and helping them refer friends. That's from your initial effort. Next, we're going to talk about the residual income piece, which is the really powerful part of the Isagenix comp plan. As we talked earlier, you're only developing two sides of your organization. And as you do this, the people below you will begin developing their two sides of their organization. And so you're going to start to see that organization grow outward. But again, only two sides, which makes things really simple as we start to get going. Isagenix helps to pay you in that residual income with what we call a cycle. So your cycle is worth $54. And what that means is every time one half of your organization receives 600 business volume or points, and the other half receives 300 business volumes or points, then you're going to receive a $54 cycle. What's really amazing about the Isagenix system is that the volume pays down on your group regardless of level. So you're not just getting paid on the first, second, third, fourth generation, you're being paid forever in that group. So that's one really amazing thing. And you're being paid that equal $54 cycle every time one half of your organization hits 600 and the other half of your organization hits 300 business volume. And think of that business volume as really a point. Each item people purchase is worth a point, and that's part of that business volume. Your personal orders can go either way. They'll go to the side of your business that needs more volume. And when your business pulls 300 business volume from one side and 600 from the other, which again, this can flip-flop, so if this side of your organization is bigger, it'll pull from that side, and if this one is bigger, it'll pull from that side. But as it pulls, it's not going to wash clean that volume. It's going to keep any residual or remaining volume that you have left. So again, you're getting paid on your entire organization. If you can imagine, $54, one cycle a week is about $200 a month. But as you start getting into 5, 10, 20, 30 cycles a week, you're going to start earning some major money, and that's money that's just coming in because of the work that you've already done. One other really cool feature about the Isagenix binary plan is that your upline and the people who came before you in the business can help you grow your organization. And you receive the same amount of business volume that the people above you do. So for instance, this is me at the top of my organization. And as I enroll into my organization on my left side, let's just say this is my friend Ashley, and this is my friend Virginia. As I enroll onto my left side of my organization, excuse me, I'm looking on my right side of my organization, then that's going to go here, and it's going to go under Ashley and Virginia. And then I'm going to enroll again, and I'm going to go to the outside organization and outside right, and again, it's going to go under Ashley and Virginia. So what's happening is, as Ashley enrolls, it's going to go under Virginia, and everybody who came after her on the outside left or outside right. So this allows everybody to grow together. What I love about this is that it's a collaborative team effort, and so we're all working together to help each other grow rather than working in a competitive spirit. And that's something that you're going to really find is amazing about the Isagenix plan. So we grow together and we help each other all around.
All right, and so the last piece is for us to collaborate. One thing I love about this business, and I touched upon it in the last video, is that it is absolutely about collaborating. It's a group effort and it's a win-win. And so when I kind of explain the compensation plan to people, they're usually floored by the fact that everybody is truly helping everybody. And I often have new people who start the business who say, but well, don't you want to place me here because it might help you more? And what I love is I can look at them and say, listen, everything that you do helps me, everything I do helps you when it comes to growing our business. And so I like to look at it as kind of a pie. When it comes to the pie, there's your business and there's my business. And when it comes to your business, there's certain things that you need to do to get started. This business can't grow itself, so you do need to find those networks and to connect. You need to say to your leaders that you're interested in hosting maybe a smoothie tasting or having an event at your house or even just making a call. But that's when your leaders come in, because we're here to help you get started and to help you understand it so that you can then teach people after you. So that's where our business comes in. We provide Facebook pages for collaboration. We provide a website that people can come to and they can look at. So for instance, ours is thefreedomgivinglife.com. We provide three-way calls. So when you're new and you're not quite sure what to say to somebody, we can come in from the leadership level and give you that guidance and really help you get started. And what's amazing about our organization is it doesn't matter whether or not you're financially attached to somebody. There's so many people that we work with in this organization that aren't financially attached to us, and we work with them anyway. And so, you know, I love when Jim Rohn, who's a great business speaker, says, you take one step, I'll take two. And that's really what this business is about. If you're willing to step and you're willing to move in the right direction, we're willing to meet you there. And if you're one of those people that wants to be in a collaborative work environment, then I definitely suggest that you reach out to the person that invited you to this call, whether that means that you're already an associate or whether that means that you're somebody who's just interested in looking to become an associate. Right now is the time to act, because you have to make that initial effort so that we can help you reach your ultimate goals. So I'm going to go back to the phone call and I'm going to unmute the lines. And if we have any questions, then we can take those calls. But I'm going to stop our broadcast online because it does echo a little bit. So I'm going to stop the broadcast and go over to the phone call. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Hi, everyone. It's Shayna again. I just wanted to check to make sure we didn't have any questions from our WebEx and that everyone was able to see it and that there weren't any issues.